I usually hear people say, men don't understand women. Women don't understand men. Really? If that is true, then explain something to me. How is it that people who claim they don't understand each other can write entire books describing each other? Women can easily tell you, men are intimidated by successful women. Men fear commitment. Men only want one thing. Men are emotionally unavailable. Men are insecure. Men are narcissists. Men have fragile ego. The list is endless. Then men will reply with their own encyclopedia. Women love bad boys. Women are hypergamous. Women test men. Women love attention. Women don't know what they want. Women date emotionally but marry financially. Hey. Which one is it? Is it that you don't understand each other? Or that you have studied each other so well that you have created entire dictionaries of each other's behavior? Which one? The truth is that we are hiding behind a very convenient lie. Most men and women don't lack understanding. They lack accountability. There is a difference. Saying, I don't understand women as a man sounds much better than saying, I ignored every red flag because I liked how she looked. And saying, I don't understand men as a woman sounds more comforting than admitting I kept choosing the same type of man while expecting a different ending. That is a harder conversation. Understanding is rarely the problem. Acceptance is. People understand far more than they admit. They simply don't like what they understand. A woman may know from the beginning that a man is irresponsible, but she convinces herself he will change. A man may know that from the first month, he knows that a woman is manipulative, but he tells himself, the beauty is what the stress. Months later, everybody becomes a relationship expert on social media. Then we say, I never saw it coming. Many times you saw it. You simply negotiated with your own common sense. You held a meeting between your brain and your emotions. And your emotions won by unanimous decision. We are often experts at predicting other people's relationships, but beginners when it comes to our own. You people know that I always love to stay on my own and mind my business. And you also know that you people love to confuse information with agreement. You can understand somebody perfectly and still disagree with how they behave. I understand why some people cheat. That doesn't mean I approve of cheating. I understand why some people lie. That doesn't mean lying has become acceptable. Understanding does not equal endorsement. Just because a man understands women doesn't mean he will always agree with women. Just because a woman understands men doesn't mean she will always excuse men. Sometimes what we call lack of understanding is simply disappointment that the other person refuses to behave the way we want. Listen, whether you like it or not, the person who repeatedly chooses the same kind of man or woman is not suffering from a lack of understanding. They are suffering from a refusal to learn from what they already understand. Knowledge that never changes your decision is just entertainment. You know what I find funny? Before marriage, everybody can identify red flags. After marriage, those same red flags suddenly become spiritual attacks. Some battles are not spiritual. They are simply invoices from decisions you refused to review. Maybe the conversation should stop being, why don't men understand women, or why don't women understand men? Maybe the better question is, if we understand each other this much, why do we keep ignoring what we know? See, the greatest deception is not misunderstanding someone else. It is pretending not to understand ourselves. Waiting concern myself.